Good evening to you, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick and it's time for a 2-hour live stream on the good old ZX Spectrum. Thank you for joining me once again. We're back stress busting after 2 weeks of it not being here, so apologies about that. I always try and stream if I can do, but I had you might have seen the vlogs, you might not. I had a bit of a mental health knock, but I'm getting it back. It should be good for stream power, so thank you for joining me, and we're going to have a little bit of fun with about 8 or so games which I've scheduled down here. So hopefully you can all hear me. It's been a bit hot in this neck of the woods. I think there's a heat wave going down in the UK. It might be elsewhere as well, but it's been super duper hot. I'm not very good at temperatures. Someone told me that it was 35 degrees, and I thought that's pretty hot. But the sun is 5,550 degrees centigrade, so you know, that's quite hot. That's quite hotter than 35. I don't know about you. When it gets up to about 2,000 degrees centigrade, that gets a little bit hot. But 5,000, that is just ridiculous. Thank you very much. So first of all, I will say hello to everyone in the chat box. It's here to defeat stress. Hopefully that does it a bit to you. It's an escape for 2 hours. You might be getting active in the chat box. You might be sitting back and just watching it, de-stressing that way. But whatever works for you is good. If you are watching it on a record afterwards, then good. And hello to Martin R, because I know you do watch it afterwards quite a lot. So, there's a few of you in there already, so I will say big hello to you. Thanks, Neil. Neil's gone in early, so thank you, Neil. That keeps the channel running. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. And Jules says, hi, Nick, I can hear you clearly. Well, that's always a help, isn't it, there? And we've gone a bit beepy, so everything seems to be working. So hello to all you chat boxers. There's Tom Higgins, he's in the house, as well as Jules. Let's work my way down. Colin, oh, hello, Colin. Colin is in the house this time around, thank you. In the red corner, good friend, good. You old gamer Steve as well. Hello, hell with the weather, he says. He can barely breathe. Well, it is very, very hot. But we're not on the sun. We're not on the sun, are we? So that's a bit of a bonus. Your flip-flops will probably burn on the sun. That's just a guess. I haven't done the experimentation. So hello to Njenkin. Who's that for? 2 rhinos. Okay, Now, apologies if I miss anyone. I like to talk to everyone as we go through. We've got a good community here. We all battle together with our own like personal demons. And I think we help each other as well. You help me anyway. Without you here, it would have taken a bit longer to come back, so good. Big hello to GSB, he, whoopee, who says, hey all to you as well, GSB. David B73, good evening to you, sir, as well as Mark Bush. Just had a massive thunderstorm, still hot. There's been a bit of a massive thunderstorm here. I'm in the southeast of England. I think it was about maybe a few hours ago, but I think there's going to be another one. It's very, very close. And of course, I've got to have the window open in case some, you know, suddenly some ice cream van out of nowhere goes round. But there we go. User details 1, sellout 2. I wish I spoke multiple languages. Is that something like fix me a lettuce? I'm not sure. I think it's hello. Salut. Steve Norman, epic thunderstorm in Bedfordshire, so it's up there as well. Colin says, Nick, thank you. Conflummox13, Nick, and why not? I seem to be the right person for the job. Big hello to Stephen Arnold and Simon Jewell. Brian Lucas, hello to you, Brian. Hope you are doing well. Stuart Sumner is here as well, and Jason Grant, and I'm sure people will drop in and out as we go through. Now, the first game we are going to look at is a Tutankhamun. Now, it's a game I reviewed a few weeks ago. It's by Micromania in 1983, so we're going to look, first of all, at a couple of early games, both from 83. It's my favourite gaming era. And thanks, user details. Salute to hi to everyone. Yes, early 80s, gaming was just getting on its feet then. They haven't maybe aged particularly well, but you know, they're nice to see as well. A big hello to Pete James and big hello to Gary James as well. Well, there we go. Good stuff. So, we're at load Tutankhamun. Now, I'm going to do these all on the keyboard. I'm not sure this one's programmed in BASIC or not, but Micromania published this one. So, you know, ZX Spectrum games started in 82, 83, didn't they, really? And they're still making them today. We'll be coming to Danteriffik, which is incredibly tricky a bit later on, but a class game, class sound. And it's interesting to compare what they could do with simply the same system in 83, although Danteriffik, I think it's on the 128k, is it? I'm not sure. It must be, the music is great, and that's by Tokusoft in 2020. So, good. Big hello to Jason Holmes, as I say. Apologies to anyone that I've missed out, but we're back in action now. We're back in action. Got the orange hat on. It's not on fire. We're okay. Good. Did any of you have this game? By Dominic Wood. So what are the keys on this one, Nick? Well, it's A, Z, N, and M, and there's shooting and stuff going on. So, we got to manoeuvre ourselves around this maze. If you take too long, stuff will come and get you. Take that, you. Right, come on, Nick. So, it's not that advanced as games go. I think, and you've got a smart bomb here, which I didn't do in the review, but I now know how to do. Get going. Oh, look at that. So you've got to keep moving on this one. Don't waste your time just shooting stuff. Just keep on moving, like S Club 7 said, and don't go round in the wrong way. Right? Okay. 5,550 is the surface of the sun, he says as he dies again. 5 million C at the sun's core. Well, I don't think we'll be going to the sun's core today. That's a little bit tricky. Yo, Gamer Steve, I am well. Well, I'm getting back. I'm still not quite me. I'm a little bit fragile, but you know, you all cheer me up. Now I'm trying to get to red doors. Is this the right way? This is going to be the wrong way, isn't it? Smart bomb. I need to get down here. Come on. So it's Tutankhamun's tomb. That reminds me of a joke. What's an Egyptian pharaoh's doorbell? Tutankhamun. I think that was from the Beano from ages ago. So it's good to give that another airing. Tutankhamun. What a great joke. Right, level 1 done. Neil had this on the Atari 2600. Did you? Excellent. Yeah, I need to review it on the Atari 2600. I heard it's pretty good. Good evening to John Maynard as well. Hope you're having a good evening, sir, as I try and battle my way through this. Oh, being chased by a blue skull. I think I've given him the slip. Good. There we go. Just keep going. Oh, look, I've done a boo-boo. Don't go into all these nooks. Oh, I've got no smart bomb left. Yeah, so once you've got no smart bombs and they all get moving, it gets a little bit tricky. Because they keep generating from the same place. But as maze games go, this is quite good. I do like a bit of magenta about the place. Maziacs is a great game there. Thanks, Brian. How do I donate? Says Brian. Well, if you want to, there's on the bottom of the chat. There should be a button. I think it's got a dollar sign next to it. I think, or there is a Ko-fi, which some people sometimes use. I think there's a link on the screen if you go there. I believe. Thank you. Good. So let's have another go at Tutankhamun. But you can see that you can enter your starting tomb. You can change that. So if you're not doing very well, you can jump to a different maze. And there we go. Thank you very much. Big thank you to all the members as well. You've really been cheering me up to keep this thing on the road. Because as I say, it will continue. No matter what, it's a bit of an epic battle sometimes, time-wise and all that sort of stuff. But, you know, the stress battling must go on. It must go on. Right, there's going to be, members who know this, there's going to be a ZX Spectrum homebrew game on the Wednesday. There we go. Good, right, let's jump to Tomb 2. Get past level 1. I always keep that's going to go into the song. Oh, man. Right, okay. Oh. Right. Oh, look. That good? Okay. Oh, look. It didn't go to level 2. I think I've just changed the difficulty rather than jumping to a different one. There's stuff everywhere. Nick, you've done a boo-boo here. You can collect all these artifacts if you want to, but it does slow you down a little bit. I am very interested, actually, to see how this plays on the Atari 2600. I'm guessing it's play a little bit different. So if you haven't been following, essentially what we're doing is we're collecting a yellow key each time, like that, and using it to get through the next red door. The mazes get progressively more and more difficult, and when you complete a level, it does this tune. Now, if you want to know how to get this, I'm playing this on emulation. It's easier to live stream that way. I'm playing an emulation. I downloaded it from a site called Spectrum Computing. I mean, the amount of shout-outs I've given for them. If they could reciprocate, that'd be great. But there we go. Yeah, you live in hope. Right. How am I going to get past all this mob? I think I said before when I reviewed this originally, although I like this game, it's not bad, therefore, for the era, if this was Horace wandering around the maze, I would love it a whole lot more. It's gone spinning. A big hello to Avenging Lettuce. Hello there, sir. Great. As I say before, sorry if I miss you one as you come in. I do like to see all of you there. Right, oh look, that's a dead end that way. That guy, oh look. That creature there looked like, what was that Orc Attack sort of like game we looked at recently? It weren't Orc Attack, it weren't Siege, it was something else. Oh look, I'm going around in circles. Look, the door's just there. Is it? Why can't I get through the door? Ugh, I need to go up and around, I think, do I? Game over. It's game over. Good. There we go. Dude, so we won't be playing this for the full 2 hours. You'll be you'll be glad to know. So sorry, Tutankhamun fans. But what was the name? I'm doing this from memory now. What was the name of that that guy that discovered Tutankhamun's tomb? Is it Harold Carter? Ethel Meeker? It was Harold Carter, and they said that there was a curse on all the people, so they gradually died in special circumstances. But that's just a fallacy, I think. I don't think they actually. The first one died 20 years afterwards, didn't they, or something like that? Right, okay, game over. Let's go to Tomb 5, because I think we've cracked this game now. But quite, I'm going to lose all my lives quite quickly here. Smart bomb. Good. Now it's getting a bit naughty now to get through here. Lives are inside in the top middle-ish. Oh look. The thing is with this guy is he can't. I think this is one poor bit of the game. He can't shoot up and down. He can only shoot like horizontally. And I think this is where I got stuck to in the review. The creatures keep generating from that corner, and I can't seem to get out. Oh, I've got past it this time. Oh. Sorry, I hope you can still see me. All the windows are closed. Right, I don't know if you can still see me. I've got some sort of technical problem going on here. I'm going to try and refix it in the hope that you're still there. If you're still there, then thank you. Everything seems to have closed down. So you might have been... I don't know if the live stream thing is still doing it, but something's gone a bit weird. Right, let's see if I can get the chat box back up here. That's that chat box, right. You're still here? Right, hang on a minute. I'm slow. I might have to... Oh, God. I'm still have to reset this. Because this is... What was I saying about the curse of Tutankhamun? I don't know if I'm actually speaking to anyone at the moment. Right, hang on. Nick, you might be talking to yourself in your room on your own. Let's take that down. And let's reload that. Oh, Nicky, what's going on here? We could have been anything that we wanted to be. Da, 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 da. Right, hang on a minute. Is that there? That's there. Let's put that there. Right, okay. Are you still there? You're still here. Thanks, Gary. Right, hang on. Right, we're back. Hey! I don't know what happened there. Maybe there was a thunderstorm. Can you see me as well? Can you see me? Good, hang on a minute, hang on. Is that working? Is that working? Right, excellent connection, it says. Well, let's just pretend that didn't happen. Right, game over again. So that's one last go. One last go for luck. Oh, what's happening here? Right, hang on, right. Nice to hear you have some time off for singing lessons. Thanks, Stephen. I didn't think you could hear that, but we're back in. Right, all windows are back again. They all closed down, but thankfully, perhaps I hit a special button. Anyway, thanks, Brian. Let's have one last go of this, and then we'll get away from the curse of Tutankhamun. Tutankhamun. That was a good joke, wasn't it? Earlier on, right? What? Good. That was great. Well, you know, it wouldn't be a channel live stream if there weren't at least a few hiccups. Thanks, Neil. I love it when a plan comes together as well. Right, hang on. Let's give this oh look. Do me a lemon. Do me a lemon. It was those. There was two rhinos that come on earlier on. They must the weight of them must have caused the wires to come loose or something like that. Right, do. Right, round this way. I've lost all my lives now with all that sort of business. Well, I'm glad you're still there. That's very good, isn't it? You know when you've got sort of like half windows and bit of the windows not there. And all that sort of stuff. I would try and blame Windows 10. Actually, I haven't done one of these live streams since the Windows 10 update, so maybe we can blame that. But you're still there, so it isn't such a serious one. And it's the curse of the nincompoop. That is good. Hi to Bazza. You just missed a system failure, but we seem to have got over it, Baz, which is excellent stuff. Thanks, Julie. Much appreciated there. Just send me a thing on Ko-Fi. I appreciate all the Ko-Fi donations. It shows up on the alert there, but it doesn't show up on the big alert up the top there. So I do say thanks on Twitter afterwards. But thanks, Julie. Appreciated. Really appreciated. There we go. Right. Oh, this is wiggly worm. They don't give you much. They don't give you much turning time to get around this thing. Game over. Right, let's play another game now from 1983 to get away from the Curse of Tutankhamun. You're on a bit of an adventure. This game is, you've got a load of mini games essentially bolted together. Now I don't think any of these mini games could hold together in their own right, but I think there's a city bomber sort of like clone there if we get to that. Fingers crossed there. Gary James says, has Igor retired? Haven't seen him for a long time. Well, would you like to see Igor back? I could get Igor out of his cupboard if you wanted to. I didn't think. I think only a few people liked Igor. He used to. People don't know. There's this character called Igor the Thunderdwarf, which was on the channel. Always gave me a bit of a run for my money, but he annoyed a lot of people. But a lot of people liked him. If you want Igor back, then obviously let me know. Thanks, Jules. That's thing is working. There you go. Igor the Thunderdwarf. Maybe I can bring it back. I don't know. Good. Okay. He's off somewhere. Chamber of Horrors. That's the game we're looking to play. This is by Omega Software in 1983 as well. So if you just got a Spectrum, these are the sort of games that might have been kicking around that you bumped into. Oddly enough, I'd never heard of Tutankhamun or Chambers of Horrors. Have you checked the chiller? Thank you. I checked it a few. I want to get in the chiller now. It's just too hot. Can you clean the telephone for me, please, Nick? Well, I can have a go. Thank you. Have you cleaned the chiller? I'll clean it later and mop up the flowers. Right, Chambers of Horrors. We're back on track as I go off on a tangent again. Good evening to Big Z. We're still live streaming. We're still holding together. I think I'll blame that earlier thing on the adverse weather conditions. Let's pick on that for a change. Red, where's Chambers of Horrors gone? I've got lots of stuff beginning with CH here. There he is. Good. Red. Boom. So it's a lot of really, really, really basic mini games. That title screen, you might recognise that from, I've been told, some Metallica album covers. A guy called Eddie, which turns up every now and again. Nunu, finally I catch you live. Yep, I'm live and kicking, and I've got water here just in case I collapse. There. Drink enough fluids. Well, that is good advice, but you've got to say what fluids. Like, only drink water and edible stuff on recommended lists. You have to be careful online what you say, because people could take you literally. Like, press any key. I'm sure I got one of those. Where's the any key? Right. Now, there is a storyline to this, but essentially, you're some sort of like Indiana Jones sort of character, and you're going on an adventure, but they've sort of like made up the story to bolt the mini games together. Right. Okay. Now, if you're a kid watching this and you're just used to Fortnite and Grand Theft 12, Auto 12 and Red Dead Redemption 62, then or Cyberpunk, whatever year it was, then this might seem a little bit advanced for you. But anyway, bear with it. It's a game I would have played a lot as a kid. So I'm controlling this guy here, trying to avoid that spider. Right. Okay. I think I've done this wrong, so I got confused what the keys are. Right, hang on. Give those the slip. The spider ate you. Thanks, Bryn. Much appreciated there. Thank you. I'll give you a shout out on Twitter later on. But yeah, really appreciated. Thank you. Now, on the review, I've done this first time. Oh, come on, get out of the way. All right, I've given them the slip, I think. Good. There we go. Yes, there's lots of ways. There's thanks for working that out there. There's Super Chat and the Ko-Fis as well. I'm getting worried about the chiller now. I need to check that. You've done it. See the apostrophe? They haven't done an apostrophe in you. They've done a comma. But I'll let them off because that's all about the charm of the game. And I'm glad they've labelled pit and they've labelled marsh as well, just in case you didn't know what that was. So we've got another level of this. Then it gets into the bubble blowing thing, and that's fantastic. Yeah, nice one. Thanks, Brim. Thank you. Right, let's get round here. Right, chicken net. This is the system. Get round. Oh, that's Boo Boo. I've given him the slip. See you later, spider or crab. They try and home in on you. My lives are at the top there. I've got 9. I was worried I wouldn't even get past the first 2 stages here, but we seem to have done it. You've done it. Yay. Cyberpunk crashes more. Well, you know, if you're not getting on with Cyberpunk, then this is the one for you. Chambers of Horrors, in plural, indicating there's more chambers. So that's like the end of the first mini game. I can't remember where it goes next. Oh, it's the bubble blowing game. It does feel like a type-in, this one. But it's after the death-defying episode, you can go quickly into the next cave to find giant crabs running at you. Well, they're sort of running at you, but very slow. You make a mad dash away from them, and just by chance trip over a catapult. What were the chances there? And fire bullberries. Oh, it's bullberries. It's not bubbles, right? Okay. So just QA and P. Don't forget the controls. So it's not as complicated as flying an airplane or anything. Hello to Nikki. Thanks, Nikki. I'm glad you could make it. Hope you're well. Brilliant. Good. So there's loads of us in tonight. I'm pleased. Right. So here comes his crab. I'm finding a bubble like that, but they might get out of the way. I think I need to take out a few of them. Oops. They gave me. Oh, look at that. They give me the slip again. Oh, look. I took out 1. Good. Right. So I've got 8 crabs to get. Looks like one of the catapult things has stayed on the screen there. It has on my screen anyway. That'll get rid of it, surely. That's it. Good. Every time one of the crabs... Oh, more. Every time one of the crabs gets to the end, you lose a life. Just don't change direction, crabs. If you are a crab, then comment below. Probably best to take them out when they get quite close to. Stay the same place. Good. 4 left to get. Stay in the same place. 3 left to get. Stay in the... Oh, right, okay. Stay on. Oh, look. So, hey! That's taking him out. 2 left. Exciting stuff, eh? Some people might say this would be better with music. I don't know. That cyan border. I don't know why it isn't all the way across. We've done it. Right. Well, I thought I'd done it then. Why is the game still going on? Yeah, you've done it. Right, a bit slow. Tom Higgins says, they did a Matrix bullet time on the O. They did. They did. Turbo Esprit is better than Cyberpunk, says Bryn. I agree as well. I haven't live streamed that one, Turbo Esprit. Not to get confused, of course, with Lotus Turbo Esprit Challenge, which did come out on the ZX Spectrum, although it struggled. Come out on the Commodore 64 as well and struggled on that too, to a degree. Right. So I bet you're wondering what minigame is next. Well, I think we've got to land on an eagle now, so it's all in timing, in the next Chamber of Horrors by Philip Rolfe. Right, so you go into the next cave after killing all the crabs and you're surprised not to be attacked by anything else. Well, yeah. Your only problem is that the tunnel opens into a huge cavern. Well, to cut a long story short, we got to jump off a cliff and land on a big bird. not Big Bird from Sesame Street. So there's only P and O. I think there is a Spectrum game. I've gone off on a tangent again. I think there is a Spectrum game called Sesame Street, isn't there? Citation needed. I might have made that up. There is somewhere. Right, okay. So, there's this thing coming across. We've got to land on it. I've missed it. So, I've lost a life here. Wait patiently. Oh, what's the timing, folks? Look, it's going to lose all these lives now. Yes! No! What is the timing? Right, hang on a minute. Let's try now. Yes! Yay! So that's a good bit of music. Now this is when it gets super tricky. We've got it goes into like a city bomber stage now. I don't know if you're aware of City Bomber, but that was that game where you've got an airplane, or in this case an eagle, gradually going down the screen, and just with one button you've got to bomb tall buildings, so when you come to land it's a flat area and you don't crash into any of the buildings. Okay, right. Okay, some people say that this isn't an eagle anymore, it's an airplane. M is bomb. Look, even I can remember that. If I forget the keys, please shout them out in the comment section below. Big thank you to all the subscribers as well. That's what's helping the channel grow. No one quite knows how the Spectrum algorithm, not the Spectrum algorithm, the YouTube algorithm works, but I'm guessing that active subscribers push you up in the search. But who knows? I don't know. It's are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. Right, here we go. So we need to bomb all this stuff, right? And it moves super fast. That is the problem with the thing. Oh, I'm missing them. Right, hang on. Need a bit of luck here. Every time I miss them, it's trouble. And I'm missing them a lot. I've got two there. We need to start hitting them now, Nick, or else you're not hitting them, are you? Yeah, there's too many on the same sort of hype here. Now, on the review of this game, I did get to good. I did get to the one after this, which is you're trying to outrun foxes or wolves. Oops, kaboom! Oh. Just about staying alive here. Oh, I was almost there. I was almost there. Yeah, it is super fast. I want it to be slower. Normally City Bomber starts off slower than this. But I almost got there then. Oh, look. So you got to pretty much hit everything. I mean, as a kid, I probably would have persisted and then got this working properly. On the review, if you want to see a bit more, because I'm not sure I'm going to get past this, on the review I did get to the wolf running stage. It was a little bit trippy. But my 40, how old am I? I'm either 46 or 47. I think I'm 46. Anyway, well done, Nick. My whatever it is, brain, I can't even work out my own age. It's a bit. Oops, crash. Boom. It's that one again on the side. There. It's that one again on the side. Right. Why would an eagle have this many bombs anyway? Right, hang on. I think you need to be if you're random these. Oh look, he's missing again. Oh, every time. That's it, right. I'm sure there's a cheat to make these lower. It's that one on the right gives me the bomb. I need to shoot now. That's it. Oh, look, if I can take that one on the left, that's it. That's the problem one. And all of them are the problem ones. Oh no! Oh no! Kaboom! I don't know how many levels there are. It's right, last life. It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Right, I started off well. What's going to be the catch here? Come on, Nick. They all look quite low. Again, it's that one over that side, isn't it? It's that one over there. Oh. I think the only chance of doing this is when the one on the far right is really low. Oh look, I'm getting too scared now. Last chance for that one, yes. Oh no! Oh no! I've done it, have I? Yay! There was. How did I do that? Well, that was very kind. There was one left, easy peasy, and that's that's how you do it. Sometimes weird stuff happens. Sometimes all your windows close during the live stream. Sometimes you land an eagle, even though you got one building left. Well, the eagle must have just flown round the side of it, I presume. Good. Right, so I've got one go. At this running these wolves things. There. Now we're trying to outrun potholes. I think. Right. Well, that was tense. That was tense, wasn't it? That was intense. I went to a music festival once. That was intense. Hooray! All right. Okay. Right. So P and O. Now in this, the wolves. This might be very brief. Thanks, Big Z. Get in there and yeah, hurrah and yeah. Right. This might be very brief because I've only got one live here. But you're trying to outrun wolves and get around potholes at the same time. So blink and you miss it. Blink and you miss it. Right. Achievement unlocked. Right, here we go. Right, come on. No. Come on, we're going around potholes, folks. This is pothole crazy. Oh, this is further than I got in the review now. Oh, too slow, amigo. Too slow. You see, that isn't very nice, is it? It could just say game over, but it just says you are dead. Well, I suppose that's more in keeping with the title page. Oh, big hello to Gumdio. Gumdio is in the house. Yay, Gumdio. Right. Hope you're well, sir. Hope you're having a good evening. Hope everyone's having a good evening. Are we having a good evening? I think we are, aren't we? Okay, so that was two quick games from 1983. As you can tell, time is already shooting by at an alarming rate. So we're going to have a game now a bit more advanced by Houston Consultants. It was Eliminator. It's like well, I suppose it is a sort of like racing game. I've got a poke for it if I don't do very well, so we might fall on that one. There. I mean, I agree with you, Big Z. That Chamber of Horrors is ultimately specky. I do like sort of like mazy games, so that's good. Paul Barnett, hello to you, sir. Hey, Nick. Have you covered Robin of the Wood? I haven't covered it, but I would like to cover it. I think it might be on the list. Graphically, it looks great, but I haven't looked at it yet. But it's one of the big ones, isn't it? Robin of the Wood. So we covered almost 850 Spectrum games now, but that is still there, waiting to be done. See, we still bump into classics quite a lot to have a look at. Now. Eliminators by Houston Consultants in 1988. Hello to Steve Q. You late again? You say, well, don't worry. We still got a lot of time, and it's goes up recorded as well. All you've missed is two games from 1983, Tutankhamun and Chambers of Horrors. Okay, Eliminator. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. I know already I'm going to have to use a cheat for this. It might make your eyes go a bit funny, this game, or it might not. You might have developed Spectrum eyes, which sometimes you needed for certain games. We've got this in 128k mode, I think, so we should have some groovy music as well. Right, okay. There we go. So that's a good old title page. There we go. Music. Not bad. It's very tinny, isn't it? Written by John Wildsmith, music by Nick Jones. What are the keys on this one? I don't know. It probably OP and Q's the select weapon, right? Okay, right. Get ready. So it's OP and space to fire, and select weapon is Q. Now my weapons are on the left there on that column. Let's get through here. Whoa. I've got just a basic weapon at the moment, so when I get other weapons, if I do get other weapons, they'll be selectable from the left-hand column. At the moment, it's got loads of just blocks in. Right, okay. Keep going. So watch your eyes on this one, but it's quite smooth animation. There's quite a few frames there. Right, jump. If you want to see a really cool racing game, well, this is cool as well, but if you want to see a modern day racing game, there is Travel Through Time by Zosher Entertainment, which we looked at on the last live stream a couple of weeks ago. I need to review that one as well. So still a lot to do. Yeah, it is available on the Amiga as well, as Baz has alighted to there. Oh, I seem to have run out of weapons. I can't seem to fire anything. Oops. Right. But yeah, groovy music. I didn't own this one back in the day either, but I would have played it a lot. I mean, I'm a sucker for undulation in a game. If there's good undulation, then it's going to win me back every time, because we go into the green zone. I think I need to pick up some of those blue things. Oh, he's kaboomed. Get ready. And there's save points as well. Here, well, I say the save points. If you're playing this on emulation, you can do a save state at any point. Let's get around these things in the road. Is this a tune, or is it just doing random stuff? It is like a tune. I agree with you, Gum Joe. It is quite impressive. It is quite clever. The Spectrum's doing quite a lot of stuff. And remember, this isn't a homebrew, this one. This is from 1988. Not bad stuff. With Spectrum had still a few years left in it at this sort of time, but it was getting on a little bit, wasn't it, really? The ceiling's making me go crazy. I mean, if you want to see a bad example of how games like this can be tackled, have a look at the Spectrum conversion of Stun Runner. Wasn't particularly good on the Commodore Amiga as well. Wipe out for the Specky, Colin. Yeah, that is probably whoops, that's a good description, I suppose. Oh, look at that! I got kaboomed again. I think it might be time to get the cheat out, the poke out soon. Right, come on. I just want to get to see some of the other weapons, really. But the reason why I like racing games probably is that's my biggest escapism. You know pretty much what you need to do first of all, although there's no accelerator and decelerator here, just left and right. But you know, it's you can just sit down and play straight away most of the time. I still got Wreckfest in the cellophane on the PlayStation 4. I just seem to play 8-bit games most of the time. A few 16-bit games I play, but I play mostly 8-bit. What do you mostly play nowadays? Do you play mostly the old stuff, or do you play mostly the new stuff, or a mix of all the different ones? Oh, I can't get through there. Game over. Right. I think it's time for a poke, isn't it? Back in the day it was seen as cheating, but we just want to see a little bit more. This isn't back in the day. This is a number of years later. Okay. I should have put a graphic up sometime later from 1988. Right. Not all these pokes work. Sometimes they have a very unusual mix on the game. Sometimes there's different versions out there where some pokes work and some don't, but this should be, I think, either immunity or infinite lives. I think. Let's just double check that. 389491. Okay, and make sure that is active as well. It is active, right. So, we'll soon find out if this works or not. Well done, Neil. We can play Wreckfest on the stream in 40 years' time. Yeah, let's do that. And I'll try and remember my age then. I'll be 80-something. That'd be good fun, wouldn't it? I've probably got the hang of all this stuff by then. Right, go. Eliminator. There's Trailblazer as well, isn't there? So, well, it's not quite like this. I think you're a ball in that one. Right, so, if I don't blow up, we know it's worked. Through here. Right, I'll still try and play. Steve Q is working his way... I'm trying to read the comments and this at the same time. Right. Steve Q is working his way through that Resident Evil. I only just seen it out the corner of my eye. I'd love to see that attempted on an 8-bit system. Acorn Acorn Games on the B for Colin. Never gets old. Yet cool. I saw... although I've never played any BBC Micro games, I do take an interest in all the systems, really. I saw a version of Attic Attack on the BBC Micro. Have you played that one, Colin? That looks quite interesting. I mean, it doesn't look like how it looks on the Spectrum. It looks different, but it does still look like a whole heap of fun, though, I must admit. Right, I've used all my... I presume I'm doing it. I'm doing all right here. I can't shoot again, but I haven't died. There we go, so I can bump into those. It doesn't cause any problems. So the poke is working. Let's see how far we can get. But I will try and play it. Believe it or not, I will try and play it probably. Although probably I might not. Into the green. A lot of these games as a kid, you'd be wanting to see what, especially on the Spectrum, you'd be seeing what colour the next section is, to be fair. Right, okay, so thank you again to Julie and Bryn, the two co-fires. I'll thank you later on Twitter, which keeps the channel running. Well, mainly keeps the how to get through here. Keeps the broadband up, so we don't want to go back to 360p. And thank you to Have You Checked the Chiller and Neil Barrett. So thank you everyone. Great. Get through here, right. So normally you would have to hold something back. I mean, I think that's the end of the level. Colin, you've played Asic Attack, super fast though, quite hard to play. There's always different challenges, isn't there, on the different systems there. But it was a homebrew, of course, on the Commodore 64. I think about last year. There, and there's a great PC version as well. What's that on the ceiling? See, I seem to get memory loss with some games. What is this? What was that game on the Mega Drive where you're going up and down? Space Harrier. Bits of that remind me of that. There you go, I remember. Space Harrier. Is there a way of getting on the ceiling? I'm not sure. Lionel Richie would know. That's my Lionel Richie joke. Oh, what a feeling when you're dancing on the ceiling. Well, I used to say when you're dancing with Jan Lehman, who used to be a newsreader. Oops, come on Nick, get round those. I'm not quite sure how many stages this thing has got. Often as a kid you wanted just to see what happened at the end, even if it was a screen that said congratulations and a brief bit of story. Because quite often there wasn't too many memory left for a great, bizarre game over sequence. Sometimes games surprise you. I mean, a game we recently reviewed on the Untitled 600, of course, is Frankenstein's Monster. That had a great game over sequence when you didn't complete it, but the monster just come quickly at you. That was a joy to my whole to have seeing that thing. But yeah, have you got a favourite game over sequence or some of these old games you didn't expect? Let me know in the comment section below. Right, come on, let's get around here. So after this, we'll be playing a homebrew Jet Set Willy mod. The ZX Spectrum Heroes, and that's a big nostalgia fest, that one, because all the rooms are based, they take a theme on other games that also come out back in the day, which is pretty nifty. I think Finders Keepers is there, a lot of ones there. So we'll have a bit of fun exploring that. It doesn't feel like a game really, it feels like you're wandering around an 8-bit ZX Spectrum museum. Ooh. Okay, I've never played the GameCube arena. There's lots of stuff. I've never played the Dreamcast, so on emulation I suppose I could try and get that working. I mean, Master System, I think I'll be able to do that one. Of course, I've recently started looking at Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. That's been quite interesting to have a peek at. But yeah, it's like there's a Sega Saturn as well, isn't there? And the Game Gear. There's loads and loads. Thanks, John Gamer Steve. Jan Lehman dancing on the ceiling. So it looks like this game is mainly going yellow and a bit green. Oops. Shoot the red bits, that's what we need to do. So a very quite tricky game, this one, as a lot of them tended to be. But the collision detection, although you can't tell, because I've got a Pokemon now, but it is quite fair. You get used to the bits you need to get past. Around there we go. Ooh. And it isn't multi-load either, which you would probably expect. Dolphin Emulator if you want to. GameCube Nick. Thanks Neil. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Crazy Taxi on the PS2. Tom's gives a shout out for that. Yeah. That must be the end of the stage now, is it? We're going around this checkered board. Ammo left none, armour left none. Stage 4. Right, away we go again. If you see that rhino from earlier on, if you was here early enough on the countdown before the live stream started, you might have seen a couple of rhinos. So take that, write that in your notepads as rhino points. You've got 2 rhino points. I don't know what you can exchange these rhino points for, but you've got 2. When I get a bit of time, because I want to make the live streams as good as I can for you. The rhino is a good effect, but I want to do maybe a few others, try and advance it a little bit. But again, it's a time thing. You never know. One day I might be able to do this full time. But if I don't, that doesn't matter. We'll still have a fun nonetheless. And I'm not going to overly sweat it. It's all about being relaxed, having a bit of fun, and not putting too much pressure on ourselves. Because that's when stress happens, doesn't it? When you want to stress yourself too far. This reminds me a bit of an egg timer. I'm starting to get a little bit hypnotised. You know, you are very sleepy. No, we don't need to be very sleepy. Right, we'll just do this stage then, and then we'll go on that Jet Set Willy mod I was talking to you about. That one's by Igor Makovsky in 2002, so it's not a recent homebrew by any means, or mod. There seems to be two categories of mods on Jet Set Willy and Manic Miner. Ones that just change the existing rooms ever so slightly and some of the graphics, and ones that really go to town, that change the music, change the rooms completely, sometimes change the character you're controlling. And but it's still a mod because it still uses all the same mechanics of the original game. So you know, they couldn't produce it as a new game in its own right because it's a mod. Yeah, I mean, we're slowly going up to 1,000 ZX Spectrum reviews, and if I ever get to that, which it looks like we're going to, I'll be absolutely amazed. Imagine that, 1,000 ZX Spectrum reviews, as I say at the moment, nearing 850 in the ZX Spectrum playlist, if you want to have a look at that on the channel. But you know, we don't just do ZX Spectrum stuff. I think it's coming up to 2,300 gaming reviews. That's incredible. Incredible, and I'm still here, thanks to you. I'll get through here, good, right. Oh, get through. So we get to the end of the stage, then we'll be Jet Set Willy in there. We'll just wait to see if this starts off yellow again. It's yellow again, isn't it? So I can recommend that one if you want some sort of like futuristic racer. It's the closest. It's been mentioned in the comment section there, but it's a bit Wipeout-ish, isn't it? I think it's the closest you're going to get to Wipeout on the ZX Spectrum. But the way these homebrew people are going, if you've seen Travel Through Time by Zosio Entertainment, it's getting to the point you're thinking, could someone convert Wipeout? They get into the sort of like skill levels where you're thinking, yeah, someone could have a real good go at this thing. Right, okay, so Jet Set Willy Spectrum Heroes. I've got this categorised, that's easy for me to say, under Jet Set Willy, but I've got loads of Jet Set Willy mods here, and there's still ones that I want to cover, but I do like the clever ones. So let's have a look there. We've got Jet Set Mix Up, Jet Set Wibble, which is upside down, Jet Set Willy 2, Jet Set Willy's Nightmare, Jockey Wilson's Darts. That doesn't sound like a Jet Set Willy one. Maybe I've got it listed under JSW, I hope so. Nosy Bonk, there we go. Wet Sunday Afternoon edition. There's loads. If you want to try and mod Jet Set Willy Manic Miner, I reckon it'll take a long time. It depends how much you mod it by, really. On that site I mentioned, ZX Spectrum Computing, there are sort of like mods and level editors and all that sort of jazz, if you're into that sort of stuff. Right, okay. Oh, I think I need to load this in a different way, this game. Or it resets. That's it. Alright, I need to do something clever here. That's how I do it, don't I? I've got to load the basic thingamajig, and it does stuff. I hope. Is it doing stuff? It don't seem to be doing stuff. Let's try something else. Oh, Nick. Whitney Houston, we got a problem. Right, is that going to do stuff? Come on, do stuff. Doesn't like it's doing too much there. Oh, what? I think I might have to reload the emulator, maybe. Let's oh man, it's because I mentioned Jan Leeming or something. I got the ghost of Jan Leeming is doing stuff. Right, hang on. I'm sure this will work. It worked early on. It worked yesterday. Let's right. I'm moving lots of windows around. Technical problem. Part 2. Right, reset that. Oh, come on. Let's just go to +2 mode. Maybe that'll give me some more joy. Right, hang on. I play the rocky music. I'm sure I'll get this. I think we might have to load something else. Maybe give this another go. But earlier on, this loaded absolutely perfect with the loader. But wasn't that always a part of the challenge? Wasn't that always a part of the challenge back in the day when stuff like this happened, or a wire went a bit funny? Oh, I think we got movement. I think that was my fault. I think I went to the wrong thing. I think we're doing stuff now. Please do stuff. Do you remember as a kid when you had a dodgy tape and you was just sitting there waiting for it to load, and you'd say, "Come on, please load, please load. Will it reset? Will it reload? Or will it just say bytes, 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 bytes?" It's biting something. This is like the old days. Hey! Sometimes I don't know how this channel holds together, you know. But you know, perseverance, and you can do it. Now, can you hear the music okay, or do I need to turn it up? It sounds a bit quiet in my old eardrums. Big hello to Justin Perks, and you're right, it is a bit hot. It is a bit hot, sir. It is a bit hot. Right. Duh, duh, duh. It's very, very quiet. Let me know. Do I need to turn this up? It's good to like museum music on this one. So yes, basically we're wandering around now that I've got it to load. Good, right, okay, let's go. And I'll probably get into a few death spirals here as well. Duh, 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 duh. There he goes. Right. Duh, 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 duh. So this is the first screen. You see Maria there. She's got some sort of cape on. I've got a cape on, but I can't fly. But I've got my dancing fellas down the back there. Right. Okay. Good. Music is fine. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you. Good. Well, it's good then. It's just my headphones in. It's a bit low. Good for you as well, Justin. Oh, good stuff then. I won't mess about with it then. It's because I got probably cheap headphones on. Good. Sounds good for all of you. Right. So we can play a bit of a guessing game now. If you haven't seen the review or you can't remember, what's gonna be the next room? Brian Bloodaxe. We've reviewed that one. Interesting. So it's each screen is paying homage to various different games. So it makes sense we try and go this way, don't it? This is going to be a tough one to walk through. My only criticism of this game is they could have made it a bit easier to see all the rooms, because I'm not really too interested in collecting all the objects. I just want to see all the screens really. Okay. So next up will be. There we go. I've reviewed this game as well, Elven Warrior. There's a few games in here that I haven't reviewed. This is the wrong. Oh, it might be the right timing. Got away with that. Good. Elven Warrior. I think in this game it was a bit short, the actual game itself. I think you had to collect 4 bits of a key. I might get it mixed up with someone else, but there's an arrow going right across. But yeah, it had a very cyan vibe to it. Next is Rex. Now, someone told me to review this game because I haven't reviewed it as of yet. It's amazing, isn't it, what games are like off your radar. So I need to look at Rex. I don't know if you control that character down the bottom there. Chucky Egg's in here as well somewhere. But the music is very calming. Right now, I need to. Oops, that's not going to work. It's worked. Yeah. Can I jump over this guy? Yes. Hooray! Right, so we're going to see a few things. So we are in like a museum, aren't we? It's a nice, calming game. Let the nostalgia go. Oh, I didn't see this screen on the review. Bug Eyes. I've never heard of this game. Big hello to Lemmy. Hello, Lemmy. Hope you're doing well there. Who remembers the game Bug Eyes? Did anyone have this? I'm gonna have to write that down to review. Bug Eyes. Right. Don't know it. Oh. How am I gonna get through here? Interesting. Go. I've got away with that. So there's exits out of the screen. Looks like they're just down the bottom. We'll wait for this ghosty thing to go past, and then we'll say goodbye to Bug Eyes. See you later, Eyes of Bug. Dynamite Dan. Now I remember this game. I think it was Dynamite Dan 2, wasn't there? Was there a Dynamite Dan 3? I don't know. Nunu says, speaking of Under the Radar, thank you for playing Blinky. I never knew that game. Yeah, it is a good game, Blinky. Titanic Blinky. There's a game before that as well, which I haven't been able to get work, unfortunately, as yet, called Blinky's Scary School. So if you like Titanic Blinky, you might want to check that one out as well. But yeah, I'll try and get a working version of that one. I'm just trying to work out what's the best route to go here. Probably through the ladder. There we go. So there's this guy here. He's not going to cause us too much trouble, but he's crying out for because I think there's licensing problems. It's crying out for the screens of Ultimate. That's what I really want. I want to see an Attack Attack screen. I want to see a jetpack screen, but you can't have everything, can you? Really? Yeah. Jules, let me know what you think of Bug Eyes, because we definitely need to have a look at that. Well, I'm really pleased that I've seen new screens that I didn't on the review. Dynamite Dan, let's go. What's going to do down here? And that's Equinox. I think I have reviewed that one. I can't remember. The name rings a bell. Is that? Oh no. See, I didn't want to be in a death spiral there. Right, so I think I need to drop down then rather than jump. I think. Yeah, that's it. Oh, what? That's a bit cruel. So that's yeah. I don't think we can get any further, can we? Where's the route we need to take here then? I think we might be stuck. Unless I can jump back up here, can I? Yes. Oh dear, I love the ZX Spectrum. I love everything about it. So what's the timing here? Hope that's the timing. That's the timing. That's the timing. Jules, I really hope there isn't a Jack and the Beanstalk screen. We don't need that. Right, Dynamite Dan. Ollie and Lissa. Another game I haven't reviewed, but I do need to track this one down as well. Is that going to be a hole? No. Right, okay. We go up or across past this fella here. Ollie and Lissa. I think they had more than one game, Ollie and Lissa. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not something I've played. Down here. Starquake. No, that's a mad game, isn't it? That's a cool game as well. Starquaking. I think Load Runner's here as well. What else is there? I think there's a Chucky egg screen. Oh dear. Go. There's a lobster going up and down. Right. This looked like a fairly easy timing to outdo this thing. Right. Okay, as long as there's nothing here that can kill us. Can we jump through here? That's back to the Ollie and Lissa screen, can we? So quite often you can jump through stairs. Yeah, it's the other side of Equinox. Right, we don't need to go there. Let's go up. Up and away. If I can do. Can I? Yes. This is going to be a bit tricky. Up. Oh, it's back here again. Right, so the only other way we can go is sort of like up, I guess. Nice big sprites here. Is that going to... Oh. Cool, that was close. Is that going to be a ladder straight up? No, we've got to jump over the different blocks. I mean, I'm in awe of this game. It was a really good idea for a homebrew. I can't... Oh, what? How am I going to get out of there? There's lots of different directions you can go in. I might be a bit snookered here. Uh-oh. Oh. Got to time this correct. There it comes. Right, it's going to fire again, is it? God, how am I getting away with this? I do not know. Get the timing right. There you go. See you later, alligator. Back the way we came. What was that? Can I get up there? That was Boulder Dash, wasn't it? Oh, come on. I want to get to Boulder Dash. Oh, that's just too tempting. I don't think we can get to Boulder Dash from there, but we saw it anyway. Boulder Dash is in the game. Right. Back this way. Oh, an arrow's going to come up. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be tougher going this way. Ooh. Do. Oh, look, he's done the same. He's done it. You're supposed to learn by your mistakes, really. So I don't want to bump into this guy coming across. Right, that looks like the right timing if ever I saw it. I haven't done a Manic Miner screen for some reason. Oh, not that I know of. When I reviewed this game, I thought, like Jet Set Willy, you know, if you leave Jet Set Willy and eventually it shows you all the screens. I was hoping that had happened, but it doesn't seem to. It doesn't seem to do that. Right, let's go through the stairs this time. If it'll let me. There we go. Right, drop down here, and it is Bubble and Bobble. Good. So it's interesting, isn't it, finding just new bits to go into there. Real nice game. Love it. You can turn the music off if it annoys you, but I think it's so gentle. It's nice to have here. Codemaster's Dizzy. I suppose they had to include Dizzy in there somewhere, didn't they? Go Diz go. I don't think Batman is there from Ocean. Now we're at Tai Chi Tortoise. It's good, isn't it? I could just sit here just watching the screens go by forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. But let's go further exploring. I mean, these games did get a reputation as exploration games. So it's Chucky Egg 2, right? But it's more like Chucky Egg 1 to me. But I don't remember an elephant being in it. Admittedly, I didn't get too far into Chucky Egg. Right, so ideally I want to get back to the other. Oh, it's a conveyor belt. Right, this is going to test me. Oh, can I stay there? I could probably stay there. Right. Oh. Oh. Right, okay. Up we go again. Do. Right, don't bump into that bird. Firefly. Firefly, a lot of people like that. It confused me a little bit, Firefly, what best to do. But it's another one we have looked at. Right, there's some sort of pudding coming across, or a bowl of Cocoa Pops, and something else as well. There we go. Oh, thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. Thanks for the videos, Nick. They really help in these trying times. That's what. That's great. That's the perfect message I could have got, Paul. That's what it's all about, really. I've said it a number of times. I suffer a bit from stress. Had a knock recently. I'm very open about what happens, and then other people open up and tell me as well, and we help each other. So thank you very much. Hooray! I try not to get emotional, but it does really help, because you can isolate yourself, can't you? You can isolate yourself, but we don't need to. The community has got superpower. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you very much. Good. The channel continues. Can I survive for falling down there? Good. Now, I might be in a death spiral here. I'm not sure I can survive that jump. Oh, look. So we got to Load Runner and ended up in what's called a death spiral. Right, we'll have one last go on that. See what other screens we can look at. The music is the same style, at the start at least. Is it the Moonlight Sonata of Jet Set Willy? But it's been recomposed. It's been redone, I think, hasn't it? Not sure now. I'm doubting myself. Do. It's calm music, this. Do. Right, let's try and go in a different direction now. What we'll try and do, can I go up? Up. MC West Tower. Oh. See, I was almost ended in a death spiral. I wanted to go up. Oh, look. Maria doesn't kill you in this, so, Oh. Come on. We want to go up and away. The moon's there saying a lot of cool stuff. Don't know what it is. Up. Oh, I've done it again. Oh, no, I'm even annoying myself now. We might have to go in a different direction entirely. Right. Oh look, let's go this way. We'll go down the trap this time. We'll go down the trap. Yeah. Yep, that's the Moonlight Sonata. Thank you, Jules. Yeah. Codemaster's Dizzy. Is this where we were before? I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah. This might create a death spiral again, but I wanna jump off here and see what happens. Right, okay, we're gonna give it a big old jump. Fingers crossed. What was that? We got killed by Tai Chi Tortoise. Right, okay, let's go. Oh. Oh. Well, you know, we've all been here in Jet Set Willy a number of times where stuff just happens, doesn't it? Stuff just happens. Right. Yeah. You can tell. You can tell this is such a time eater, can't you? Really? Right. I'll have one last go at getting up the top, and then we'll play a really tricky homebrew called Danteriffik. So if you can admire it as a piece of artwork, really. Right. Jump to the left from the wall, right behind Maria. Right. Oh, up here. Oh, hello. Go up. Thank you. Oh, craziness. I don't seem to have the skill. Oh, look at that. What's happening there? Hey! Excellent. Well done for that tip. That's amazing. Oh, what a tip that was. Thank you very much. Where's this? You've been lucky to enter the where. Where's that? Well, that was a tip and a half. Thank you very much. Ooh. Suddenly we're getting all freaky. Right, hang on a minute. Where are these arrows coming across? You've been lucky enough to enter what? Over there, onto the... Is this a secret place? The Eternal Secret Passage. This is like a whole new game now. Well... right, okay, I don't know where I'm going now, folks. Right, the moon's gone a bit blue, gone a bit cyan. Oh no! Right, okay. How far does this yellow guy go across? Not very far. Come on, we'll get through. Where are we going, folks? Who knows? Oh, what's happened here? Is this like the game over sequence when you complete the game? I think it might be, mightn't it? Well, it's gone a bit weird. It's gone very weird. Very weird. End. Oh, that's a shortcut to completing the game, is it? Well, you know. At least I can say I've completed it then. But that was good. So jumping over that wall was a good little tip. Thanks, Nunu. Do. Great stuff. Well, that was a good old mod. Yeah, thanks for those extra bits. That's why I like doing the live streams. You tell me bits that I wouldn't normally have run into. I remember when I was playing Bruce Lee, RX and Bruce Lee before I always got stuck at a certain screen, and back at that time everyone guided me to new heights. So now this is one of the trickiest games I've ever played. Now I've got no pokes for it. It's by Tokusoft in 2020. It's Danteriffik, I think it's called. I've written it wrong. I've written it wrong on my thing. I think it's that. But they give you 50 lives, so we'll try to see how far I can get on the thing. Wish me luck. But if I get off level 1, I'll be great. There, right. Oh, thanks, David. Shift and space. I should have done. Good. Danteriffik, where are you? It is Danteriffik, I knew that. Doubt in my own brain now. But some good music in this one. Please load. Do you remember when we had that system problem a bit early on? That was back in ancient history now, wasn't it? Right. Good, right. We're going to redefine the keys. I don't think that shuts off the music when we redefine the keys, is it? Okay. Oh there. Hello to Toku David Gracia, who wrote this game. So hello to you. Right. I think when I reviewed this game, it's excellent, by the way. I think I got to level 3, but it does teach you a few new swear words. It's a challenge. So let's redefine the keys. Right will go P, left O. I like a game where you redefine the keys. This game had a couple of sequels, Danteriffik 2 and Danteriffik 3. And before this there was a game called Ninja Poison, which is quite a good game as well, although again a little bit tricky. Right. Start game. Right, wish me luck, folks. Here we go. 50 lives left on our journey through to hell. Come on, Nick. You need all your skills here. Come on, Nick. That's okay, David. It's a delight to play this game. It's genius. It's gonna test me extremely because my gameplay normally is quite average. But we'll see how we get on. See if I can get off level 1. I've got over that bit. That's good. Each bit I get over is a major success. Good. Well done. Hey, well, that's better than I normally do. Oh, I bumped into a spike there, so there we go. That's okay, David. That's no problem at all. No problem. No problemo. Right, okay. I don't know too much Spanish. I'll just say muchas gracias. That's what most English people know. Thank you. It's good. Right. Come on, Nick. Try and get off the first stage if you can do. But if you're good at this, if you like it, I do recommend trying out the other ones as well. Right, come on, don't bump into any spikes. There's no room for error here. Oops, as I bump into that thing there. But we've got 48 lives. Cracking music going down. Cracking music. It is worth putting in the time and effort to get good at this. Now, if you don't know what I'm trying to do, there's a red potion on the top left. It's on different places on different screens, but I'm trying to get that. And then once I do so, a bit like Manic Miner, on the bottom right hand of the screen, there will be a box that we need to get to. Right. It's one of those games where you just keep trying to go back to it because you get real close to completing bits. Right, okay, so I've got that pretty much done. Wait. Right, so I've got a bit further here. I'm not going to say that I'm going to complete the level. Right, so in the bottom right, there's now a beating heart that you can see. Oh God, I'm getting very, very scared because the effort to get to this bit is. Oh man, you got to get the jump in just right. Oh, see, I was almost there. You get closer in very, very small increments, but don't. You got to keep battling. Right, I was almost there. I haven't played the other parts of Danteriffik, David. I think I've just reviewed the first one, but I have looked at Ninja Poison, which is quite good as well. Oops. But I will be looking at Danteriffik 2 and Danteriffik 3 at some stage, because, it's a really good game. Whoa! Caught the back of him there. So we've got 45 lives left. There's 25 levels left to get to hell. But yeah, it's frustrating and addictive in equal measure. Got quite close before. Oh! Come on, Nick. Try. I'm determined to do at least level 1. Come on. Ugh, just got the timing wrong there. Okay, right, okay. Through. So I'm doing the bottom bit quite quickly now. But when I reviewed it, I've been practicing it a bit. I seem to have lost my skills. When I practiced it, I did get to stage 3. I need a lot of luck over the top bit. Come on, Nick. Oh. Okay, right. Come on, Nick. Come on. I'm 43 lives left. I mean, you got to play this to know how tricky the thing is. But it's one of those things as well. Some people will be racing through this, but then they have put in the hours. Oof. Come on, we can do this. Right, got up the top bit again. Oh. This is intense. Come on now, I'm gonna get. Take a breather, right? Take a breather. Oh! Oh, dearie me, so close. You could start losing your rag. I thought I had it then. Right, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh. Completing like a level on this is like completing a whole game on some other stuff. I can't believe how close I got there. It's like it's just mere pixels in it quite a lot of the time. Come on. This bit is awkward. Whoa. Right, we're here again. Phew. Come on, Nick. Come on. Right, we're here again. We're here again. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Deary me. Deary me. I'm desperate. I'm desperate for a poke on this game. I'm sure there must be some. Right. Oops. Oh. Now, some of you might have completed this game if you played this game a lot. Let me know. But I do regard myself as like a newbie noob at the thing. I've sort of like almost done it. How did I ever complete this in when I reviewed it? How did I ever do that? Thanks, Colin. Loving the stream and the game choice, especially this one. Thanks, Colin, mate. Much appreciated, sir. But if anyone downloads this or buys it, let me know. How far did you get on it? Because as I say, it is awesome and it is worth persevering with. What a challenge this game is. What a challenge. A delight to play as well. Whee! Right, we've got it. The heart is beating. Back to this bit again. It's a bit I keep messing up. Right, okay. So what is the time in here? Yes! Yay! Oh dear, it's frustrating, but I love this game. I love this game. Right, stage 2. Oh goodness gracious! Right, thank goodness for that. Hold your head high. You've done it. Right. Go. Thanks, Colin. Thank you. That guy up above me hasn't done very well. Oh, man. Whoops. Can't remember how to do this bit. Do I just? No, that you don't do it like that, Nick. You don't do it like that. Whoa. This guy's cool. I'd imagine Danteriffik 2 and Danteriffik 3 are roughly the same sort of like skill set. I need to jump a bit before that to try and get the distance, I think. Come on, lad. Come on, Mr. Skeleton Face. How do I do that? I'll try just walking off it. I'll try walking off it. I won't do a jump, maybe. Well, I've got 35 lives left here. The octopus from hell, that is correct. An octopus going through flame. Let's just walk off the end. Would that work? No. Oh dear. I should have when I did this on the review, I should have marked on the screen with a big pen where to jump from. Oh, that was bells. I bet I'm going slightly mad, you know. I'm going to say slightly mad. I'm going well mad. Good. After this one, we're playing another homebrew. We've come a few times before. 4K Race Refuled. Takes a lot of pointers from pole position. Oh, why can't I do that? Right, come. Let's try and think of this logically. You don't have to go all guns blazing. What's happening is I'm bumping into that ledge, aren't I? I'm bumping into that ledge up there, the top. Oh, he's done it again. Have any of you got any tips for this bit? Who've played the game? I think when I did it in the review, I must have fluked it. Maybe I just keep walking like I just don't care. Oh, dude. You will be slightly swearing to yourself when you play this game, but such an achievement if you complete it. As I say, 25 levels. I've completed 1. What about here? Is that a good jump place? What if I jump like that and then just do side? If I go like that and then do it? No. I'm trying to be a bit clever. But the music is groovy. I'd load this game just for the music. Jump and not too close. Thanks, Sir Fred. What about here? Do you think this position looks okay, Sir Fred? No. Oh, goodness. Right. Okay. I think. I don't know. I'm running out of combinations here. Sorry, folks. This is a bit like watching lemmings. This is a bit like watching lemmings jump off a cliff. This. Right, hang on. I'm not sure if I keep doing this, I'm not sure we'll stay here completely because seeing someone die over and over again, as that is saying, is not super entertainment. Let's try and work this out. So I think I've jumped there. I've jumped from there, and I've jumped from there as well. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Oh. I need to get as far away as possible then, mate. Have I jumped really early? You're too early, Shirley. Right, I'll jump really early this time. How did he get up there? Right, do. Is there a way of doing a small jump somehow? Right, last go, and then we'll go on to. But don't let this put you off the game, because once you get that, I did do it in the review. So if you want to watch the review of it, Danteriffik, you'll see me do it. And obviously, I fluked it. Right. Right, definitely last go. I'll just bowl in. We might fluke it now. We'll do it now, hey. I'll jump really close to it this time. We'll go there. Right, hang on a minute. We jump really close to the thing that time. That might be it. And that is why this game is so addictive, because you see bits. How did I do it that time? I fluked it that time. And then you'll be saying just one last go, just one last go, just one last go. Let's not mess up here. Thanks, Neil. Thanks for the stream, Nick, and all the chat. You're welcome, Neil. You're most welcome. Right, how do I do this bit? Oh, dearie me. Now, in theory, I should be able to do that bit every time now, shouldn't I? In theory. Oh dear, I mean, well, so very rarely has a game this difficult been so entertaining. How do I do this bit? Maybe I can just jump from here. Thanks, David. Much appreciated. Really appreciated. Thank you. So I've sort of got one bit solved, haven't I? But I haven't got the jumping onto the ladder bit solved. Oh man. Now hopefully you'll take what I've learned from this and be a bit better. So we've got to get quite close to that blue thing. Right. I mean, how are we going to do this? Hey! It's all about small victories, this. So let's go up here. Now what? Oh, God! Oh, nah, it's all about timings. Now we got this bit here to do. Wish me luck. Oh, it's another one where you got to get the jumping right. Oh, goodness. How do you do this? Whoa! Right, hang on a minute. Now we've got this octopus guy. I hope I don't throw myself out the window in a minute. What's the timing here? What the hell is the timing with this bit? There isn't any timing. Oh, right, hang on a minute. Oh! Oh, I've got to start right from the beginning again. There was a blue spike there. I'd have to do a bit of a jump, which I didn't do. Come on, Nick. Come on. Oh, what? We got 11 lives left. Oh, we might as well use the whole 11 lives now, mightn't we? This is a steep learning curve. There we go. Easy, eh? Easy now. Right, this bit. Oh man, this is what a crazy game. Oh, we got the jump right, but at the wrong sort of timing. 10 lives left. Are you still here? Good. Oh, well, I'm unlearning. I'm unlearning stuff now. I'm caught in a trap. There's no way out. Okay, right. What was it about there, wasn't it? Just keep doing it, Dick. You'll fluke it in a minute. Come on. Got it. Right. This is so tough, man. You need... I can't wait to review Danteriffik 2 and Danteriffik 3. If I get off... I think if I got off screen 1, then that'd be a success for me. No, you've got that wrong. I got it wrong with the demon pose. Now Nick played Danteriffik 2. I will do. I want to review it first, but it will be in a live stream, no doubt, at some point. But this is absolutely amazing. Right, okay. Car. Oh, come on, get up there, you Wally. Right, I think it... Wait! Right, last... I had it then, didn't I? I had it then. 6 lives left, well, it's not going to last too much longer. Don't worry, we'll still get on to those other games, I'm sure. Smash TV might be a little bit shorter. Oh, 5 lives left. I started off with 50 lives here. Addictive stuff. Right, I've got that bottom bit done first of all, then this bit is the issue. Oh. Right, okay. Don't walk back when you've done this bit, Nick. Don't walk back. That ain't gonna kill me, is it? No. Hey! Well, you know, I'm happy now. I'm a happy man. Whatever happens now, I've done the first 2. I'm happy now. I'm happy. Good. Right, what's the timing? I'm out my depth now. Oops. I think the lava kills you here. Oh, yeah, I'm having good fun here. Right, last life left, then it's on to something else. Thanks, Steve. Now where? Oh. Okay. Oh, that's. Oh, I wanted to get under. I wanted to get under that ledge. I wanted to get under that ledge, but I couldn't. But that's how I learned now. Thanks, Paul. Oh dear. Well, awesome game. You can tell it's addictive. It's worth persevering with it. Even a duffer like me got off level 2 eventually. So by having 50 lives, it's really cool. Track that one down. Excellent game. Danteriffik. Cool. I'm exhausted now. I'm exhausted. I need to calm myself down a bit. So. That was Danteriffik, Tokusoft 2020. Got 2 sequels. We'll come to them at some point. Yes. Tron Conquista. This is his easiest game. Hooray! I thought Ninja Poison was quite tricky as well. But, you know, if you're good at that, well done. But we're going to have a look at a racing game now as I try and get my breath back. 4K race Refueled, which is originally for a competition, I think. There we go. It's just straightforward racing. QA, O and P are the only controls. A timer ticks down. There. You're welcome, David. Really enjoyed that game, David. Brilliant. Danteriffik. Check that one out and everything as well by Tokusoft. Brilliant outfit. Excellent. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Steve. Glad to have you back and everyone else in the chat too. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's good. Good evening to Alf. Alf's with us as well to add the cherry onto the cake. So, hello, Alf. Good stuff. Right, QA, O and P. We're going racing. We're going racing. Boom. Thank you. Right. I'll say boom. There we go. We're off. Don't crash in the side, but really smooth. This is Paolo Ferraris in 2005, but really smooth frame rate on this if you want to catch it with pole position. Thanks, Steve. Whoa, I kaboomed. Time's ticking down in the top middle. You see we're in sector 1 of 7. I think you know from that what else you need to do, don't you? Don't crash into stuff. And there's no gears at all. I don't think there's any gears. No, there aren't any. I'm doubting myself now. It's been a while since I played this one, but yeah. And I don't think so. No. Oh! The merest of touches, and you're kaboomed. I think you can probably get away with maybe a couple of crashes, and then it's game over, Big Nose. And we all know that phrase, don't we? Game over, Big Nose. Is the fastest lap. Right. Let's try and get a checkpoint going. I'm ready to do my checkpoint voice if I can get past that. Oh! And if you drift off the track as well, you don't need Lewis Hamilton to knock you off the track in this one. But if you drift off the track, controversial. Hey, extended play. I thought it was going to say checkpoint. Right, so we got to 2. Oh no, get away from me. The other cars don't blow up at all. It's just you. Slide past him. I think I don't think I've completed this game actually. I've got to stage 6 a couple of times, so that's where it goes. Ooh, that was tight. Oh no! It's when you get caught on the outside we know it's a go. It just costs you too much time. It's that 14 seconds left up the top there. Quickly going down. Let's get to section 3 maybe. 10 seconds. No, 8. Oh dear. 5. This is another one of those addictive games, but for different reasons. Oh, extended play. We've done it just again. Go. Hey. I mean, although it's not exactly the same as Enduro on the Atari 2600, I get that sort of vibe for it. I could be playing it forever, but your goes on this will be shorter than Enduro, which also come out on the ZX Spectrum. You're shorter than those goes, but you know, it's just as much fun. I like the graphics of the wheels turning as well. They didn't go to town making the cars different colours, so avoid colour clash in that respect. But it is one of my favourite races actually. It's very, very calming, even if you don't make the checkpoints and your car keeps blowing up every 5 seconds. 3 seconds. I think we've run out of skill. Yeah, game over. So, you know, good. Oh, actually said checkpoint there. I think we was quite close to this one. Good. Let's have a few goes. After this, we'll be having a quick game of Smash TV. which is an arcade conversion by Ocean Software in 1991. It came out on a lot of things, Smash TV, but all the versions look completely different. Right, go. Go! 3, 2, 1, go! Wait. Righty. A lot of you already know I do the voice work for an up-and-coming game. We're being worked on by a chap called Rossi Bossy, if you want to follow him on Twitter, called Super. I always get this muddled up in my brain. Super 3D Pixel Racer. Someone correct me, please. But I do the voice work on it, so keep an eye out for that. It's going to be a cool game, I think. It's like a new game, but it's also like a retro game as well. I think for Android and PC also. Ooh. But you're racing a lot more cars on that game. I think Super Pixel 3D Grand Prix. I should know it off by heart now. I'm working on the thing. Nick, you need a new brain. Yeah, I do actually. I need a new car as well as we go for extended play. Extended play. This is like a modification of. I think the first game was just called 4K Race, and it was for a competition Paolo Ferraris did, and then. He tweaked it a little bit. I have reviewed both versions where the track's at a bit more of an angle, it's slightly wider, but it is good. Yeah, thanks Tom. It does the engine does sound a bit like a fly, yeah, I guess so. But there's no hippo in this. You can get away with crashing about twice, but if you've done it more times, and I think I've already crashed more than twice on this, I think you're going to struggle to make the checkpoints. But to go all the way through, you probably. Yeah, twice early on, and then oh, look at that. I'm doomed. Yeah, Hamilton did. I think Hamilton did hit the old gamer, Steve. Everyone's got a different opinion. I think that Formula One. I think that some people were saying Hamilton had a right to go through that gap. I think it was too ambitious. Verstappen was always going to take the race in line there, and I think that was Lewis Hamilton's fault. But people seem to be a bit split. But when he overtook Leclerc later on in Ferrari on the track, he was ready for that move, wasn't he? He almost jumped off the racetrack to let him pass. But yeah, that would have been very controversial if he knocked the Ferrari off as well, exactly the same. And that was a horrendous crash, wasn't it? That Verstappen had. What, 51 Gs, they said. I mean, I don't know how many Gs you pull if you go into space. Someone might be able to Google that quickly. How many Gs from a rocket ship? But 50 Gs. So he's in a speeding car going backwards, Verstappen, after Hamilton hit him to nothing on the barrier. I mean, that's got to jolt you up, hasn't it? But he seems to be okay. He's had his hospital test. I agree, David. This game does have good movement. Ahoy to James M. Hello there, James. Hope you're having a good evening, sir. We're back on the live streams after a couple of weeks hiatus, but hopefully I'll be back every week. I never know how my job's gonna go with what hours, but whenever they offer overtime, I have to take it because on a bit of a knife edge. But yeah, but on this slot here, 9 to 11, regardless, I should always have time to do that because where I work it closes before then. I think it closes at 9, but I'm never going to be there to 9. I don't think. Anyway, right, stage 2. As I say, the furthest I've got on this is stage 6. Oh, get out of the way, sir. Woo! We covered, I've mentioned it a few times in the stream, we covered Travel Through Time by Zosya Entertainment. That game's miraculous. That's very, very smooth, and I don't know how they've done it just on 128k. That's Volume 1 as well, so Zosya do quite a lot of quality games. Valley of Rains was another good one by them, and Just a Gal, which is a motorbike racing game. Drift was good as well, but I didn't really get on with that from a playability point of view. I thought it could have been a bit easier. Extended play onto section 3. Can I get to section 4? Or is that pushing it maybe a little bit more? So this game basically you just got accelerate, decelerate, and left and right. Oh, he's in the wrong way. Good. Keep out of my way, car. So we're not in a race at all. We're just trying to get checkpoints and times. We're not doing laps. Well, not recognisable laps anyway. Just keeps going on and on and on and on and on and on and on until you run out of time. Take that, sir. Get round there. But this game makes me want to play Enduro again on the Atari 600. Oh, 7 seconds. Come on, where's the checkpoint? Extended play, come on. Hey, got to section 4, folks. That's not bad, is it? The track always stays yellow in my mind, unless the last one goes a different colour. So always yellow. Oops. They call it mellow yellow. Very tight corner, that one. I would have preferred to be on the inside. But at least the car was on the opponent car was on the inside anyway. This is a bobber. It's going to cost me too much time. Cool, got through there. Wait. Could I get to section 5 here? That's like the promised land. Good, just got past that 5 seconds. Again, I can't afford to bump into anyone. 2, 1. Oh, there was the checkpoint there. The checkpoint was literally about 20 metres away. So, I can't believe how quickly the time goes in these streams. So thank you for all your support, but we're not finished yet. We're going to play Smash TV. Very hard game without... I'm saying every game's hard, I know, but that one was okay. Very hard game without a poke, but I'll play it without a poke first of all. Essentially, it's a top-down shooter where you control a man in different sections of a maze. Neil says, what happens at 7-7 of that game? I don't know. I've never got there. I expect it says game complete, but I've never got there, to be honest, Neil. I've got to section 6, but I'd like to get to section 7. I think it's doable. But yeah, maybe on another stream, or I'll try and get to the end, really. Right, Smash TV from the arcades. Where is it? It must be under S. Who's filed this thing? There we go. I've got it between School Days and Snail Racing, which I've never been able to get work, thank goodness. I've got Derby Day to work. That's a good game. We have a bit of fun of that every now and again. Right. There it goes. Please load. Smash TV. Developed by Pro. Published by Ocean Software. You can redefine the keys on this one as well, which is quite good. There's Dogs. Hello, Dogs. Used to love playing Smash TV at the arcade in Blackpool. See, that's the place for me. I've never seen it in the arcades. I think the Mega Drive version, I think maybe the closest to that there. But in this version, unlike the arcade, you'll see, Dogs, you can only shoot in one direction, as far as I'm aware. And in the arcade, you can shoot in multiple directions. I think the Mega Drive you can do as well. So let's redefine the keys. Left, O, right, P, up Q, down. There we go. Pause is F. Of course it is, Nick. Of course it is. Right. So let's see how far I can go without a poke on, using my own skills. Well, not very far. But anyway, let's not preempt it. Thanks, Big C. Good to see you back online, mate. Thank you. Actually, to be honest with you, I was a little bit... Thanks for being so good, everyone. I was a little bit worried after what happened to me. Although it was a minor wobble in the grand scheme of things, trying to go for two. But I didn't... Whoa, I just dodged the microphone. I didn't need to be. So thank you. I think everything's good. I think everything's good now. Everything's good. Right. Keyboard. There we go. There's everyone saying Nick. Got some similarities with the film The Running Man, I guess. Thanks, Big Z. Oh, no. Basically, shoot everything and don't get shot by stuff. There's the map there, map 1. So we need to get through there. And I've already got shot. Right, shoot this thing. Don't get in its way. Right, okay, I've shot a bit of it. A lot of versions had 2 players. I'm not sure this has got 2 players in it. Oh, I've got a false. See, there's lots of power-ups here, so don't get dizzy looking at all these power-ups. What does that one do? Oh, come on, Nick. Without the poke on, I'm in hot bother. There's probably one place to stand on here. Just tuck him that way. Come on. Hey. Oh, look, I'm being killed by a big worm thing. That'll do. That'll be good. Right, bash into him. That'll kill him. Right, good. So that's stage 1 done, although I made a bit of an effort out of it. Now I go through, I've got to shoot these red things here, these tomatoes of doom. And I've lost all my lives. So, I will have one other go without poking it to see if I get at least a little bit better. Come on, Nick, get a little bit better. What's been your favourite game so far? There's a lot I've liked for different reasons. I've liked them all, to be fair. I mean, Danteriffik was pretty cool. Those 2 we started with from the early 80s, Tutankhamun and Chamber of Horrors, they were pretty special for different reasons, of course. It's good to get a bit of variety. I mean, the Spectrum's got a whole... Let's smash into this. There's a whole lot of different sort of games about the place, isn't it, really? Boom, boom, boom. Right, we know the red dots are coming on now. Just shoot them from here. We're in a much better shooting position. I think we're getting them all. Who's that? Well, he's dead now. Good. This is like Commando, where I got on the right place of the screen. Hey. Thanks, Bryn. Good. When I had more time, there used to be more a week. We used to do some Commodore Amiga ones. It'd be good to drop into some other systems as well. But it's all about keeping it fun. It's all about keeping it fun. And hopefully you're having a bit of fun too. Boom. Right. Okay. I think my favourite stream ever was it's been archived, of course. It's when it was New Year's, and we did a New Year's stream because it was all for under COVID restrictions and stuff. 3.5 hours it was, and we saw in the New Year. Went in for about half an hour afterwards. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. That. I'd like to do some longer ones if I can do at some point again. Right, let's put a poke in this time and see if we can get a bit further, just so we can see a bit more further of the graphics and what happened. So what was the poke? 33465. I'm doing this in emulation, and there's a box I can bring up for the pokes. Quite often people ask me what emulator I'm using or type it in, so I'll tell you. It's an emulator called, I'm not sure if it's the best one or the most up-to-date one, but it's an emulator, it works for me, it's quite stable. It's called EMU Z Win version 2.7. There we go. So EMU Z Win, that's what I use. Let's put this poke in, it's got this window for pokes as well. It's free as well, I'd say that. So there's probably better ones with more functionality that you pay for if you want to go a bit to town on it. So yeah, 201. Good. Hi Easy DJ, hi people, didn't know this was on tonight. Yeah, it doesn't send, we're back on the Tuesday now, so it should be quite regular from 9 to 11. I put it on, I know everyone's not on Twitter, but I do put it on there as well. Right, okay, but from now on, touch wood, every Tuesday should be 9 to 11, so that's easy to remember. So let's play this with a poke on. 9 to 11. Put that in your diary. 9 to 11 next Tuesday. The only reason I won't do is if my internet's gone down or something silly, but that's not going to happen. He says. Look, he's not dying this time, this bloke. So we're going to see a bit more of the screen. Good. Right, that's leveled it up. Yeah. As I say, this game always reminds me. It's not exactly the same. The film The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He says in it, "I'll be back," and you don't see that very often. A 3-hour Halloween stream. Would you like that, Tom? We could look into that. What day's Halloween? Oh yeah, it's possible. What count? Yeah, okay. In theory, we'll see what happens. I mean, on the channel I put up. I have to plan it like a military action, really. I put up about 6 videos a week, which is a lot of an hour on the screen there, which is a lot, considering I work as well. That's Kill Mr. Shrapnel, but yeah, in theory, I'd like it. I like to do that. Okay, I'll see you in the red corner. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Hope all is good. Thanks in the red corner. Oh, there's a lot of tadpoles coming down here. Kaboom. Let's take those out. Right. What's the time? Cool, it's quite late, isn't it? I want to get to Power Drift. That's a pretty good game. I think we looked at that a few times as well. It looks an absolute dog, Power Drift, on the Commodore Amiga, but on the Spectrum it doesn't look too bad. To be fair, on the Commodore 64 it doesn't look too bad either. I think on the Amiga there's maybe trying a bit much to make it look like the arcades, and it was trying to draw a bit too much in terms of the way it was trying to render the track. August Bank Bonanza, that's an idea. If we do a Halloween stream though, I'd have to get a suitable costume or get some makeup on or something. You can't do a Halloween stream just with an orange hat on, can you? You've got to go to town a bit. Yeah, Danteriffik got to be on. What other Halloween games are there? I suppose there's a version of Attic Attack. I've got a few versions of that. One version where I'm running around. I've been told to play a game called The Crypt. I've written that down. I don't know how Halloweeny that is, but we could jump around all different systems. There's Tales of the Crypt on the Commodore Amiga as well. Splatterhouse is a game that I haven't reviewed on the Sega Mega Drive. It's supposed to be quite good, but I don't know if it's going to be YouTube friendly for all the. Well, I don't know. I try and guess YouTube's rules. I don't know them exactly. Evil Dead on the... Did Evil Dead come out on the... I went a bit high then. Did Evil Dead come out on the ZX Spectrum, Bigsy? I did not know that. Well, I'm not surprised. Games like Death Wish 3 come out on the Spectrum, so why not that as well? Yeah. Night Law, Friday the 13th on the Commodore 64. See, I'm having a bit of a problem with the... You might have noticed on the channel, there hasn't been too much Commodore 64 stuff of late. I'm having a bit of trouble. Windows 10 did an update, and my emulator is having big trouble. Vice, it hangs in streams, or it can't. I have trouble recording it properly. I need another emulator, probably a free one. So I need to research that. So that's the only reason why there hasn't been too many Commodore 64 games or streams about the place. But yeah, I'm trying to work on it, because I just I love seeing the differences between the ZX Spectrum games and the Commodore 64 games. Really, boom. Right, we'll just get through here, and then we'll have a quick game of Power Drift, which will be a second race of the evening. Yeah, maybe in Halloween you used to have to dress up as someone scary, and then the UK at least adopted a lot of stuff. I suppose lots of Europe adopted that. A lot of stuff on the USA. You don't have to dress up as something scary now. You can dress up as Scooby-Doo or Betty Rubble. Maybe I can do a stream dressed up as like Wilma Flintstone. What am I saying? I remember once at a bank I worked at years ago, I went in dressed as Michael Jackson, and I went in with all the makeup on the wig and his thriller outfit, and I went all the way on the train to work, and no one said anything to me. I had a seat to myself. No one sat next to me. It's strange, that, isn't it? Really, very weird. Yeah. Horace and the Machine Gun versus Zombies. What game's that? There's what was that? Horace and the Robots is a bit like that, maybe. Right, exit. Watch out. Is this the end of level baddie, boss? No. I want to get to the end of level boss, but I want to play a bit of Power Drive as well, you know. Dress up like Sir Clive, Colin. Well, I don't know. I'll go to the fancy dress shop and I'll say, look, where'd you keep your Sir Clive Sinclair costumes, mate? And they say, no, we haven't got any. All we got is... that reminds me of a Little Britain sketch, actually, where someone went in asking to be David Baddiel. Strange stuff. Speculator is worth the money, says Doug's. Okay. Ghostbusters on the Atari, Jules, for the Halloween thing. That definitely there. Ghosts and Goblins, for sure. Ghouls and Ghosts, says David, B73. Nightmare from Bryn, Splatterhouse, and Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Right, okay. So, ideally, I would like to spend a bit longer on this one, but we've only got about 10 minutes to go. Although I could be quite happily chatting to midnight. But we've got to go to bed at some point. So let's have a go of Power Drift to ease us down. If you've ever played this on the Commodore Amiga, I don't know if it's come out on the Mega Drive. I might have reviewed it. I can't remember. If you've played it on the Amiga, it probably puts you off. But you need to play this on 8-bit land, I think. Unless there is a decent version of it about the place. Power Drift. It was just it was in my thing. It was just below Postman Pat 3, which is a terrible game. Right. Mr. Ben. That takes me back. Says Colin. Diddly-did-did, and suddenly the shopkeeper appeared. Diddly-did-did-did. Was that the music? Diddly-did-did-did-did-did. I'm very surprised. Most TV shows and stuff got a computer game, didn't they? They picked on everything, especially the trapdoor. Why didn't they pick on Mr. Ben? Why is Mr. Ben not about the place? Right. What are the keys on this one? Well, that reminds me of the Star Wars effect. Redefine, it says. So this is by Activision in 1989. That was it. Correct. Good music in this one as well. It's 128k. Best bit of this is picking which cart you want. So left, I'll do my normal keys. I think you do your own gears in this one though, unlike 4K Race Refuled. We're on keyboard. Let's start the game. Start your engines. Right, who should we be? We could be that guy there. That looks a bit like Sandy Toksvig. It does a bit. Right, let's be Sandy Toksvig then, if you know who she is. Do that, and we pick what track do we want. Let's go for track E. Why not? I think E is the most difficult. Neil says the Saturn has a good version there. Oh, that might be so worth saying. Grey Hulk 2. Just dear, sorry, Grey Hulk 2. But in theory now with the streams, I'm glad you can drop in. Thank you. This week we should be now every Friday. 9 to 11, regular clockwork. Theory. We should be back to normal. Now the football's out the way. I've got away from my brain freeze, so we should be back. We should be back in power. Right, B for right. Okay. I think I've chose the most difficult track here. Go, Sandy Toksvig. Yeah, I picked the most difficult track. Up the gears. Right, in high. Get your Spectrum eyes on. It will go up and down. There's a few dips here to navigate. And these come in the top 3. At the moment, we are third. Crashing into the other cars will send you into a spin and cost you time. You're going up. Can fall off the track as well, so don't go too crazy. A bit messy by today's standards, but you know, I liked it back in the day. The wheels don't seem to be turning, but that's not too bad. See that? We've gone from cyan to white. Don't know why. Probably because of the bridge. Come on, Nick, get that. Right, we're going to, yeah, I think, it goes cyan because we're up in the sky. That's why. Good. I love the Spectrum colour scheme. It's all see-through with whatever colour it is. Right, we're lapping cars now, and sometimes lapping cars cause you bother. Let's get round this fella. Just pull in. Don't do a Hamilton on me. We don't want any Nikita Mazepans around the place. People that don't follow Formula 1, Nikita Mazepan drives for Haas, Formula 1 team with car at the back, and he didn't really qualify for Formula 1 the normal way by winning championships. He's got a very rich dad who paid for the drive. He's not as bad as he was in the opening bit of the season, but he does do some howlers. Anyway, I think this is my last lap, isn't it? Is it my last lap? Racing games like this are the only ones where I can't really glance at the chat box. Well, I can't glance at all. If I glance at the chat box, I'll be there. Wait, I'll glance at it now. Tuesday sorted then, Bryn. Yes, it is 7 to 9 every Tuesday, and I've always wanted to do another stream, right? But I won't promise anything because it's all about how the time goes. Yeah, but Tuesday definite. That's a solid one. Right, let's get round here. So it's green and cyan this time. Yeah, I recommend playing this. I recommend quite a lot of games, really. I try and, although they're reviews of sorts. I don't give a score. I just review it from the point of view of how you would have found the game on your first or second go. Not an expert gameplay at all. We're just stress busting here. It's not encyclopedic. We're not sitting in a classroom. We're messing about with the thing, and that's how we played them back in the day, wasn't it? Really, we messed about with them and spoke rubbish to our friends about them as well. Right, I was in low gear then. I was too busy jibber jabbering. I didn't notice I was in low gear. That's why I'm in 7th place. Right, get into high gear, Nick. Oh, you Wally Wombat. Get into low gear. I just went into revelry here. I was going around in low gear. So we're in 6th place. We need to do a lot of damage now to get up there. It's like reverse grid. Let's beat that person. Right, what we now 5th up the top. Go Sandy Toxting. We need to make up another 2 positions. Right, note to self, don't drive round in first gear if you're trying to win a race. It could be Michael Jackson, Tom, in that car. I think it is. Yes. He's been hit by a smooth criminal. I don't know much about him, but Billie Jean is not his lover, apparently. She said he was the one. I don't know what it was about. Oh, no! I've got past there. What position am I in 5th? I'm running at this 3rd place there. I'll get 2 in the same bend, can I? That's good. I thought, what happened is I went past a lap rider and someone else. I thought I was going to get 3rd place there. Oh dear. I'm not going to qualify. If I can get him on the last line. Oh, that was a lap rider again. Curses, 2nd place. I need 3rd place. Oh no. You place 4th. Continue. Yes, let's continue in the right gear this time. So this might be my last race of the thing. 4 credits there. That's quite generous. Right, remember to change up gears this time. We're not messing about. Boof. Right, into upper gear. Don't drive away, fellas. I'm already in 4th. Just hang on to them. As I always say in racing games, we quite often hang on to your haircuts. 3rd place. Unless you got your hands on the steering wheel, then hang on to the steering wheel instead. Sellotape your hair cut down. That's probably a good compromise. Oh, look at that. With a spin, I'm straight to the back. General Zod, after eating a few pork pies, is in 5th place. I've got to try and overtake him. Oh, I'm drifting out wide here. Oh, this is worse than last time. But anyway, what you can take away from this stream is Nick completed at least two screens of Danteriffik. Hooray! I mean, there's another 23 to go, but if you kept playing it every day, you'll keep having bits there where you get slightly further each time. So you know, there's more going on. There's more going on in this game than 4K Race Refuled, isn't there? Really. Oh, look at that! Oh dear me! I think I've run out. I've run out of brain go-go juice. I think it's getting a bit like Super Hang-On, where if you get off to a bad start, they keep tipping you from behind. Let me past. I need to get out the blue flags, although I'm at the black. Whoa! If you want to check out, we've tried it on another stream. I will give it a shout out. If you want to try out another challenging racing game, there's Toyota Celica. I think it might be called GT Rally. That's good. The controls take a bit of getting used to, but you are floating all over the shop as you try and control that car. Ooh, come on, get round. Oops, here we go first. Oh, look at that! Sick. It's gonna be sick again. I think I did select the the hardest tracks here. Third place. So we just come to the end of this lap. Then there we go. Good stuff, eh? Good stuff. So you know, it's been a couple of weeks since we done one, but we're back in full gear now. So hope I kept you sufficiently entertained. I did enjoy reading your chat. You're a good bunch. So thank you. So yeah, we covered a lot of good games. I'm struggling now to think of what was my favourite game. I liked all of them. Yeah, yeah, I liked all of them for different reasons. I mean, Danteriffik is great, but extremely tricky. Those two ones we started on, Tutankhamun and Chamber of Horrors, were good as well. So, hope that eased a bit of stress for you. We're almost. What day is it now? We're midway through the week, so we're winning quite well there. So, till next time. Thank you, everyone. I will leave this chat thing on while I say my goodbyes. But again, huge thank you to people that have watched it and people that have donated as well in the super chats, and particular Ko-Fis. Ko-Fi people, I will give you a shout out on Twitter. So thank you there. Until next time, you might be going to bed now, but sleep well. Or if you're staying up for a bit longer, or you're in a different time zone, have a great day. Until next time, take great care of yourself. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. Take great care of yourself. And a very fond goodbye. Excellent, thank you. We're back.